Hello, NBA fans. Every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I ask for your help by subscribing to the channel and giving me your thumbs up. The connection between Daniel Gafford and Doncic is no secret, as Gafford was interested in playing alongside Doncic on the Slovenian national team. A trade of Gafford to the Lakers could be an ideal option. Mavericks fans wouldn't be able to stomach seeing the Lakers pull this off. Teams are reportedly expected to monitor Daniel Gafford's trade status this season, and if the Dallas Mavericks decide to move him, he could very well end up getting sent to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have been Mavericks fans' #1 enemy ever since they fleeced Nico Harrison for Luka Doncic back on February 1st, and this would throw fans through the ringer once again. The Lakers have strong trade interest in Gafford that dates back to last season, according to ClutchPoint's NBA insider Brett Siegel, and this is the last thing that Mavs fans wanted to hear. Los Angeles trading for Gafford to reunite with Doncic would rip fans' hearts out, as this duo would probably pick up right where they left off. They never got a chance to avenge their unfinished business when they fell short against the Boston Celtics in the 2024 NBA Finals, and the Lakers would be even tougher to beat if they got their hands on Gafford. Los Angeles is 7-2 on the year despite LeBron James not playing a single game yet, and they're already looking like the team to beat in the West along with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lakers have their sights set on Daniel Gafford. Doncic and Gafford were one of the best pick-and-roll duos in the NBA during their short time as Mavericks teammates, and their chemistry was strong right from the jump. Doncic was always looking to throw lobs to Gafford and get him as involved as possible, and Los Angeles may be a better spot for him considering how bad Dallas offense looks to begin this season. They are currently the worst-ranked offense in the NBA, and this is only making things harder on Gafford. There is no flow, and fans are beginning to doubt Jay Triano's Princeton-style offense. They are no longer running constant pick-and-rolls with Gafford, and he is getting most of his points off scoring after catching the ball in the paint or after securing an offensive rebound. Gafford is still a strong finisher with his back to the basket due to his solid touch in the paint, but the Mavericks aren't maximizing his skill set. Gafford is best when he's playing next to an elite playmaker who can serve up lobs for him right at the rim, and Dallas doesn't have that anymore. He was in a perfect situation on the Mavericks before they traded Doncic, and the best situation for him may be to play elsewhere, such as Los Angeles. He just signed a 3-year, $54 million extension that narrowly avoided a 6-month trade restriction, and it wouldn't be shocking if the Mavericks move on in an effort to somehow salvage the season. This season already seems unfixable 9 games in, but they could definitely get some decent value back for him due to his rim protection and paint presence on both ends of the floor. Seeing him join Doncic once again would break Mavericks fans to the core, but this has seemed like a realistic option for months due to Gafford's dynamic with Doncic, as well as the Lakers' team needs. Los Angeles has gotten great production out of DeAndre Ayton, but bringing in Gafford would be a major upgrade over Jackson Hayes. DeAndre Ayton getting more comfortable in pick-and-roll with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. The Los Angeles Lakers felt like the perfect spot for center DeAndre Ayton when he signed with the team this past offseason, as he has thrived with top-tier playmakers in his career. And the Lakers have 3 on the roster in Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and LeBron James. Obviously James has yet to play this season, but with the Lakers taking things slowly with Doncic at the outset of training camp, Ayton didn't have much time to build chemistry with him either. But now as the season is in full swing, things are starting to come together with the big man and the Lakers' 2 primary creators. Following another strong performance from Ayton in the Lakers' victory over the Milwaukee Bucks, he spoke about how he is beginning to get more comfortable with both Doncic and Reeves in the pick-and-roll, as seen on Spectrum Sportsnet. "Yeah, they're doing a good job of just keeping their guy on one side and me just getting out the way after that. Putting pressure on the rim and me just trusting them to be playmakers." JJ really emphasized that Austin and Luka are our main playmaking guys, and whatever they see, get them guys open and the rest leave it on them. And it's been going smooth. I like it like that. It's just understanding that they want me to set screens and them communicating like, "Okay, DA, get out now." It makes my life very easy. Different players handle the pick and roll differently, and that goes for both the ball handler and the screener. Ayton has already talked about how he is a bit different in how he rolls, and that can be confusing at times, but with more time Doncic and Reeves have begun figuring each other out, and the Lakers are benefiting from it. Doncic and Ayton are two of the best pick-and-roll operators in the league right now, and the latter has begun figuring out his spots and truly realizing that as long as he does his job they will make life easy on him. It is all about trust and chemistry, and they are building that with every game they play together. JJ Redick says Lakers want DeAndre Ayton to lion. Just as important as DeAndre Ayton's chemistry with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves is the center's overall mentality and level of aggression on the court. Head coach JJ Redick recently said the Lakers need Ayton to be the lion while sporting a custom shirt of the big man. LeBron James' return fuels aggressive Lakers trade rumors. The Los Angeles Lakers are close to getting back their star trio of Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and LeBron James in what could be the next few days. James, who has yet to play for the Lakers this season, is listed as questionable for the team's upcoming game against the Utah Jazz, but his return doesn't guarantee success in Los Angeles. While they have the star power, the Lakers were recently urged to be aggressive in the trade market, specifically once James gets back on the court. Despite the high-level offensive firepower, they lag in many team statistics, and were advised to add off-ball shooting to what is already a ball-dominant group of stars. Writing for Bleacher Report, Zach Buckley believes the Lakers will be active in finding role players who fit well with Doncic, Reeves, and James, to turn what is a team with a solid record right now into one that can actually win multiple playoff rounds, because with Doncic on top of his game, Reeves playing better than ever and a healthy James hopefully rejoining the group soon, this team might be realistically just 1 or 2 trades away from being a heavyweight title contender, he wrote on The Team. NBA analyst warns Lakers not to make this trade move. The Lakers rank in the bottom half of the NBA in net and offensive rating, while also being last in made threes and 24th in shooting percentage from deep, fueling the comments on the team needing more outside shooting. Aggressive Lakers trade rumors. On paper, James' return to the Lakers is a good sign. While questions still stand about how he will share offensive responsibility with the already dominant Doncic and Reeves this season, the expectation is that he will only help their 10-4 start to the year. However, that isn't a guarantee, and though in the past the league's all-time leading scorer has proven to be an offensive Swiss Army knife, it might not be enough for the Lakers to get over the hump. That's why Buckley advised the Lakers to use what assets they have to make this roster even stronger. It's also something this front office should be able to tackle on the trade market, especially if these shooting struggles persist, Buckley wrote. It might force LA to be less tight-gripped on some of its more valuable trade chips, but that's a price worth paying for anyone who, reasonably, believes that James, Doncic and Reeves can comprise a contending-level core. The core of the 3 stars matches up well with any other top trio in the league, but it doesn't mean the Lakers are a shoo-in for any type of postseason success, as seen last year. The role players of Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and Marcus Smart have been solid, specifically on defense, but the shooting woes are impossible to ignore, and will continue to be when James comes back. It falls on the front office, then, to fill those voids. And in a perfect world, it will have no hesitation about making that happen, Buckley added. Assuming things don't go sideways in the next month, most free agents signed this offseason won't become trade eligible until December 15th. The Lakers should plan on being busy and aggressive on the trade market. LeBron James injury update. General Manager Rob Pelinka has proven to be bold, even brazen, in the trade market, but until the front office finds out how James fits in with the team, and the potential shooters that will be available, it is hard to see any type of move happening in the next few weeks. Lakers' strong interest in former Luka partner fuels new trade rumors. While that appears to be an issue a bit down the road, the Lakers do look one step closer to getting their 21-time All-Star back on the court. James went through his first practice with the team on Monday, and after multiple updates from both he and Redick, the star is listed as questionable for their upcoming game against the Jazz. Los Angeles has taken a patient approach with James' recovery, and though he claimed the months-long battle with sciatica was difficult, he expects to make his debut soon. "We've been taking it literally 1 minute, 1 hour, one step at a time throughout this whole process, James said on Monday, according to Dave McMenamin of ESPN. So, see how I feel this afternoon, see how I feel tonight. When I wake up in the morning, we'll probably have shoot-around. So, just got to see how the body responds over the next 24 hours plus. Lakers HCJJ Redick announces surprise LeBron James usage plan for season. The return of LeBron James to the court is quickly approaching for the Los Angeles Lakers. James reportedly practiced with the team on Monday. While there's no confirmation yet on his status, there's enough belief to think that he could feature for the Lakers on Tuesday night versus the Utah Jazz at home in Los Angeles. As of this writing, the 10-4 Lakers sit in fourth place in the uber-competitive Western Conference. The team has gotten off to a terrific start largely on the backs of guards Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. The duo is combining to average a whopping 62.7 points, 14 rebounds, 17.1 assists, and 3.1 steals a night. How the team utilizes James moving forward will be something to watch given the high usage of Reeves and Doncic so far. Having said that, according to head coach J.J. Redick, it appears as if the plan is to play James roughly 35 minutes a game, which virtually corresponds with what he gave the ball club a season ago. Given that he turns 41 at the end of December, asking James to play 35 minutes per contest may seem like somewhat of a stretch. The goal surely is to keep him healthy throughout the year in order to maximize potentially his last playoff run with the franchise. The team does appear to be deeper than a year ago. DeAndre Ayton has done very well manning the center spot. Jackson Hayes is more suited as a backup, and he too seemingly has improved from a year ago. When factoring in Rui Hachimura, Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, and another wing/guard, whether it be Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Knecht, Bronny James, or Gabe Vincent, the team has a nicely blended rotation of veterans and young talents. Getting James back onto the court more than anything will help in keeping Reeves and Doncic fresh. James obviously is quite comfortable orchestrating the offense as a primary ball handler. The arrival of James could give Doncic and Reeves a break. Doncic and Reeves are both averaging north of 36 minutes, and it would probably behoove the team if those numbers dropped slightly. Lakers writer sends dire LeBron James warning upon return, could force LA back into the morass. The Los Angeles Lakers are very close to getting LeBron James back. The 40-year-old has missed the season up to this point with an injury and could return against the Utah Jazz on Tuesday. However, even with the excitement of coming back, he hasn't missed the grind of constant travel. I missed these guys. Just seeing them go out there and working. I love the work, I love the process of working. I don't miss the travel. I'm about to be 41 years old. I was happy to be at home on my couch after working out, James said. James is well aware of the doubters who believe his return will disrupt the Lakers' chemistry, but he shut that talk down immediately. Don't matter. I've never had a position. There's not one team, one club, in the world that I can't fit in and play for. I can do everything on the floor, James told the media. Lake Show Life's Josh Cornelison believes James' return could disrupt the momentum the Lakers have built without him. If LeBron James returns, he will need the ball. That is the primary way that he brings value to a team. He has proven he can do that with another on-ball star, going back to his successes with Dwayne Wade and Kyrie Irving, but he was always the number one option. He is an improved shooter, but he's hardly a 3-and-D wing. His value to the team decreases if he isn't handling the ball. Whether it's LeBron playing off-ball or LeBron taking touches away from Doncic and Reeves, he will be hurting the offense, Cornelison wrote. Where the Lakers most desperately need help is on defense, and LeBron is not going to inject the team with energy and hustle at 40 years of age. The return of LeBron James could ruin this team's hot start and see them plummeting back into the morass of the Western Conference middle class or worse. It's certainly a bold take, but none of this can be proven until James is actually back on the floor. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves want to play with James, and there has undoubtedly been communication among the trio. No one is going into this blind, so it shouldn't be the major issue some are making it out to be. LeBron James reportedly aiming to make season debut Tuesday versus Jazz. All signs are pointing toward LeBron James making his season debut on Tuesday night in Los Angeles. He went through a full practice with the team on Monday and said, "Got to see how the body responds over the next 24 hours plus." He has been officially listed as questionable, which is standard for a player returning from injury who is very close to a return. Now comes a report from ESPN's Shams Charania that LeBron is aiming to make his debut on Tuesday night at Crypto.com Arena against the Jazz. Add that to the evidence that Tuesday night will be the night, and once he plays, LeBron will become the first player in league history to reach 23 seasons on the court. By tradition, Lakers coach J.J. Redick will likely not make anything official until he has to turn in the starting lineup card 30 minutes prior to tip-off. Starting in August, LeBron began experiencing sciatica on his right side, which caused him to miss all of training camp as well as the first 14 games of the season. Everyone was cautious with his return. Last season, LeBron averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game, earning second-team All-NBA honors and an All-Star selection. There have been questions about how LeBron will fit in a more Luka Doncic-centric offense, but the guess here is very well. LeBron is a high IQ player. He sees defenses blitzing and trapping Doncic more to get the ball out of his hands and dare any other Laker on the floor to beat them. That's a much riskier strategy when it's LeBron and Austin Reaves in the 4-on-3 created by doubling Doncic. Austin Reaves believes LeBron James will fit in seamlessly with Lakers. The fact that the Los Angeles Lakers have been able to thrive so far this season while LeBron James recovers from sciatica is a credit to the entire team, but especially Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves. Most assumed Doncic was in for a monster season, but Reaves has performed at an all-star level as well with some outstanding performances in the early part of the season. Now, it looks as if James is set to return, and while it is always good to get one of your best players back from injury, it could take some adjusting on the part of everyone to fit the 40-year-old in. Not only will players' minutes change, but also their roles alongside one of the greatest playmakers in NBA history. But Reaves isn't concerned with that and feels that due to LeBron's outstanding basketball IQ, the Lakers star will figure out how to fit in seamlessly with this team. "Yeah, man, I think we're still as a whole group trying to still figure out how to play alongside one another," Reaves said. "Got some reps at it last year. But like I said, still a whole new team. I would assume that it's gonna take a little bit to get fully used to. But once again, like I said, after the Milwaukee game, he's a student of the game. I'm sure he has been dissecting the game in whatever theory that he has to figure out a way to come back and make it seamless." James did an excellent job of this exact thing last season after the Lakers first acquired Doncic, switching to a more off-ball role while embracing more of a quarterback role on defense, ensuring everyone was in proper positions and communicating everything that needed to be. There are numerous areas in which LeBron can help improve this Lakers team upon returning, but Reaves couldn't pinpoint one specific way in which he will help, instead believing that just his presence on the court will help lift the Lakers overall. "I don't know if there's a specific thing, just presence," Reaves added. "He's, in my opinion, the greatest player to ever touch basketball. And I guarantee you, if you ask basically our whole team, a lot of the young guys would say he is their favorite player ever. So his presence, his ability to lift up a team, and obviously his IQ. Yeah, it's good to have him back. James is one of those players that must be accounted for at all times when he is on the court, and with his all-around skill set, he will almost always find some way to make an impact for this Lakers team every night." J.J. Redick discusses process of reintegrating LeBron James into Lakers lineup. Ultimately, the job of figuring out how to properly reintegrate LeBron James falls on head coach J.J. Redick, and he gave his thoughts on how he will best be able to do that, with him noting that LeBron's adaptability throughout his career should allow for him to have a positive impact on the Lakers once he returns. Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? It's the best way to watch player interviews, exclusive coverage from events, participate in live shows, and more. Corey Hansford is the senior editor for Lakers Nation, as well as a contributor for Dodger Blue, Rams News Wire, and Raiders News Wire. He is a passionate follower of the Los Angeles Lakers, Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Dodgers, Chelsea FC, and the UFC. He can usually be seen arguing the merits of Kobe Bryant or cursing the decisions of Jerry Jones. He is also a former producer and associate producer for SiriusXM Sports Radio on both the Fantasy Sports Channel and College Sports Nation. Proud graduate of Long Beach Poly High School and a real HU, Howard University, with a degree in broadcast journalism. Follow him on all social media outlets at @BCoreyH.